Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all panelists and viewers. My name is Ahmad Shafie bin Saiful Anuar with student ID 2018400148, going to present about the final year project entitled Face Recognition by using Artificial Intelligence. I've been supervised by Prof. IR Dr. Haji Azmi Ayub and assisted by Dr. Mohamed Azmi bin Abdul Patar. So let's we continue to the introduction. Facial recognition is widely used to identify and verify a subject. It is an easy way to access an application or system. Facial recognition uses body measures as in this project, a human face. This project is using artificial intelligence technique to implement the facial recognition. Deep learning method is chosen as it has unique mathematical and dynamic pattern. This research is carried out due to the concern that have been highlighted on how the face recognition technique works by using artificial intelligence, what are the common algorithms used for the face recognition system, and how to evaluate the proposed system. The objective of this project is to stimulate a face recognition system by using artificial intelligence. Expected achievement in order to fulfill the objective are to study the artificial intelligence technique for the face recognition, to formulate mathematical equation for computer algorithm, and to simulate and run a face recognition system by using artificial intelligence. For the methodology, we started with project procedure. In stage 1, which is define research problem, project procedure begin with identifying problem in the subject matters. Stage 2, where it is comprehension started. For more understanding and better clarification on such topic, reading comprehension is important to support the objective of the project. Before coming up with the literature review, understand more about the topic is much needed. Where in stage 3, academic reading and literature review also required on the subject matters to develop more understanding with supportive evidence. Understand the project matters and review past research that is related to the topic. After developing understanding, proceed with stage 4 where discussion with supervisor on the subject matter. Besides that, the discussion with supervisor is also important as supervisor act as advisor to guide the project. Stage 5 is to develop research work and methodology. A well-planned methodology is ensured on running the project smoothly for future analysis. Stage 6, where the project started to run, according from open source, have been used and run using Python programming language. Then continue with the second last stage, which is stage 7, where the data gained and have been analyzed and to receive the project finding. And the result of the project will be clarified in the finding and analysis component using any software that fit into the data collected. Then stage 8 is for conclusion. Writing a conclusion is the final part of the research paper, obtaining in summing up the points and statement opinion or any decision reached. Next, continue with the programming language that have been used in this program, which is Python. The automated face recognition will be run by using Python programming language because Python is the most common programming language that have been used nowadays. This programming language can be used for developing both desktop and web application instead of using other programming language. Python is very user friendly and easy to understand even for beginner. Their languages is highly related to this project, hence Python has been chosen to implement and run in the system. Then for the flowchart, process flowchart are crucial component of the mapping process. They assist the visualization of the processes and make them much easier to understand. Besides, process flowchart are commonly utilized to comprehend how the process works. The coding of this program is taken from the open source and have been improvised to present the result. Next, for the pseudocode. Pseudocode is a plain language description of the step in the algorithm or another system. Pseudocode commonly use structural convention of a normal programming language, and but it is intended for the human read rather than the machine reading. Pseudocode is very helpful tool for describing the logic of the programming language. The pseudocode can simply brief about the program flow. So this is the example of the flow chart and the pseudocode of this program. Next, continue with the face detection model and face landmark model. Both of these model is included in the deep learning of the face recognition library that have been used in this Python programming language. So for the face detection model that have been provided in this face recognition module have provide two model, which is convolution neural network and histogram oriented gradient. For the convolution neural network or CNN is more accurate but require GPU or CUDA, which is higher performance devices. Meanwhile, for the HOG is less accurate but faster in giving the response and result. Then for the face landmark model, this module will provide also two model, which is large model and small model. For the large model, the program will detect 68 points of face landmark, while for the small model, the program will detect only for 5 points of face landmark. Then we will continue with the program flow. So, first step, as the program start, the program will import the library, and in this program, the program will use four library, which is face recognition, OpenCV, NumPy, and XLX writer. Each of the library and module have their own purpose. For example, for the face recognition, we'll use for the deep learning process, OpenCV for the image processing data, and for the NumPy, we're creating the array for the OpenCV program and Python program, while the XLS writer for the data analysis and the in making the graph. Then continue with define the master image. For this program, I've been defined three image, which is myself, Shafie, Biden, and Obama. After that, the program will do the face extraction to this three master image, and there will be 128 value of face encoding will be generated from each of this image. Then this data will be saved and transferred to the Excel. Then the program will continue to open camera and detect the face from the camera. So here is the example. There is one example which is by using detect the face that have been declared, which is myself. And then for the second example, which is non-declared face from any three image. After that, the detected image will go through the same process with the previous master image, which is face extraction. The face encoding will be generated, then the recognition and matching process will be occur. the face encoding will be match the detect with the master image, and then the result will be present and transferred to Excel. So for the first example, it will show when the camera detect the defined image, it will show the best image, which is 0.0, which is from the three defined image. Image, uh, the first image, which is myself, have been chosen. If the second image chosen, it will show 1.0. If the third image chosen, it will show 2.0. While for the face distance have been set as default, the tolerance 0.6. So the distance within 0.6 will be declared as true, which is the best match. So when the face is unknown and the face distance is longer than 0.6, then the program will detect the face as unknown. Then continue with the result. So the program will print the result and appear on the screen on the camera, and on the common prompt, which show the best match index, the face distance, the matching percentage, and the face. So the matching percentage has been calculated by using this formula, which is 0.6, which is the tolerance over face distance plus 0.6 times 100 to gain the percentage. Then for the face encoding, which is 180 value of face encoding, I have been compared the detected image of face encoding with the master image face encoding. So this is the result, which show three different pattern of graph. For the first pattern, is the comparison between the master image of Shafie with the detected image. So the pattern is slightly different. It's almost the same compared to other two graph, which we can see the differences quite obvious. Then from the differences, I have been the calculate error value. The error value is actually the difference between the face encoding by using this equation, which is the existing face encoding of the master image minus the detected face encoding and square to remove the negative value. Hence, we get the value of the Shafie versus the detected image, which is the camera detect myself, show the less error compared to the Biden value and the Obama value. For the significance of word, this facial recognition is more convenient and easily application. Uh, then this face recognition also is going to strengthen the security measures, as the biometric data is uh, hard to create, as each person has their own biometric data. Then the face recognition system also will causes contactless with the surface and more hygiene. Uh, and it is more suitable, especially during this pandemic. As for the conclusion, deep learning is used in this project to simulate and run the face recognition. The deep learning function is to detect the face before the face has been recognized and stored as data. It can be concluded that the result of this program is capable in recognizing faces and use it to extract the face. For the recommendation, the result can be improved by using the high resolution camera in order to detect a better image for better result. Better performance devices such as have higher RAM, higher storage also can be used. to achieve better analysis. That's all from me. Thank you.